In this video, I'm going to review the Alabama guitarist and fiddle player Jason Roller in the Headrush Artist Pack. Hey guys, I am Dr. McFarland and welcome back to the channel. So we had a really cool How Do You Headrush video come out this last week from Jason Roller of Alabama. He's been with them for a few years and he really does all kinds of different things with the band. He either does electric guitar, he can do mandolin, he can do fiddle, and he uses all those instruments through the Headrush pedal board. So I encourage you to go over to the headrushfx.com website and check out the new How Do You Headrush video, and I think you're going to be pretty inspired. And I'm already inspired so far just by checking out these rigs. They sound really good. And I'm actually going to use this guitar for now, though I might switch it up a little bit later. But it's interesting to see how he builds his rigs based on, I think he has a Gaudin Stratocaster kind of guitar. And then he has a Telecaster, obviously, for that country twang kind of stuff. But a hotter pickup is definitely going to respond a little bit differently to how he normally has it sound. So first of all, we have a Studio Clean, and he's using the 59 Deluxe gain mod, and the gain's on 50, master's on 40. Nothing really special here. We have a Dyne comp, and the special thing about this rig to me is the chorus. The chorus just sounds really good. So. That sounds great. We don't have anything special going on in the input gain. And we have a 4x12 cab with a greenback 20-watt speaker, off-axis with the MD421. And the output gain is up pretty high on this. So let's try and figure out why that input gain is so high. Let's go to the output. We have the rig volume set at 2. Now, my pickups may be pushing everything a little bit too much, so that might be why the rig output is in the yellow, which I don't really prefer, but it is what it is, okay? We have a swell. And the trig sensitivity is down around 30%, and the attack is fairly fast, and the mode is on fast as well. So, alright, so it's just really there as a to kind of help roll off the attack of your guitar. So maybe you're strumming some chords. We also have a tremolo. Alright, so this is pretty interesting because I usually have my tremolo after the amp. Some people like it after the reverbs, before reverbs, whatever, but he has it before the amplifier. And I think it sounds really good in this context. Alright, so let's go ahead and save that, and we'll go to our 52 Blonde. Alright, so this has the same deluxe gain mod, the gain down, master volume up 100%, and the gain's not doing anything right there. We do have an EQ. And we have a custom IR with the Jason BOG in R. Maybe it's like a Bogner kind of thing. That's pretty neat. We have a chorus and we have a delay set to a switch. And we also have the green JRC. Alright. So let's turn off this stuff. And let's just hear what the rig sounds like by itself. middle pickup. Alright, cool. Let's turn on the graphic EQ and see what that's doing. So we're kind of boosting some lows and low mids, cutting out some mid-range and boosting a little bit of high mid. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab my other guitar. Alright, so the Revtron pickups here in the Warhawk has a lower output, so it's probably going to sound a little closer to what Jason was intending it to sound like. Yeah, it already is a lot cleaner sounding, so let's add in the JRC. Gotta have those bends in there. Alright, cool. Let's add in the chorus. Alright, that sounds really good. And then we got the delay. Alright. This one is just a echo light, just a little bit of slap back. So for the JRC, you can see that he has the level all the way up, the high tone down a little bit, so just kind of smooth out the highs, and he has the drive up. So that sounds really good. Cool. I like that. Sounds really good. Let's go to the pushed. So same amp, but now we got the gain up a little bit, the master down. We got a little bit of a white boost, adding some front end push there. Let's add in the graphic EQ, see what that's doing. Alright, once again, we got a little bit of low and low mids. We're boosting, we're cutting some 800K, boosting some 2K, and lowering some 3.25. Alright, so that's cool. Let's bypass that. Alright, here's the chorus. Alright, cool. That's fun. Alright, let's go to the next one. Here's the 65 T-Lux. Once again, we have the tremolo before the amp. And this amp, we're using the 65 Black Super Reverb. So if you're like wondering, hey, what amp sounds good, clean, I can use for country, really any kind of Fender amp is going to work, okay? And this is just proof in the pudding. He's using the Gain Mod 59 Deluxe. He's using a Super Reverb. I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of these classic amps, all right? All right, let's kick in the delay. Once Once again, we got a nice slap back at 202 milliseconds. It could be 200. Maybe he's just dialing in, you know, stuff real fast or something. But that's a good sound. And here is the multi-chorus. And we also have an extra reverb we can throw in. Cool. Sounds good. All right. Matchbook Less. So this is a MS30, which is a matchless DC30 amplifier. He's got the volume up a little bit, master down. And we have the same Jason Bogner impulse response. And there you go. So this amplifier has a different sparkle characteristic to it than a regular Fender does. We also have a graphic EQ that we're kind of doing the same kind of thing as before. We have the push of a low and low mid, cut of around 800, spike at 2, then a small cut at 3.25. But we also have a Perry EQ. So we're boosting some lows even more after that delay. We're cutting some 750. We're boosting some 900 hertz. And we are not doing anything to the high end. Okay, so let's take the graphic EQs out. Let's add in the graphic. And then add in the para. So you can see by incorporating some small cuts and boosts that you can really sculpt and shape the overall sound. It's a lot smoother response as well. So here's the tremolo, once again before the amplifier. That's a really cool sound. I'm going to start doing that. Here's the green JRC with the tremolo. Here's the white boost. I mean, we're just adding a little bit of hair on the amp. Okay, cool. I like it. Let's do the ambient washout. All right. So we got some auto swell, Dynacomp there, green JRC. This is really cool because I usually have the auto swell after the amplifier, kind of treating it as a volume pedal. But before the amp, it works really well as well. But before the amp, it works really good. So there's some graphic EQ. Once again, we got the same EQ as before. Cool. Sounds really good. Now, dual power. This is a great way to add some stereo to your rig. And he's got some graphic EQ to help shape that Marshall sound with his custom IR. And he's got a just a stock cab with a C414 and a PV51.2 lead. So there you go. So let me grab a slide real fast. Alright, so this is what it sounds like with no reverb and just a little bit of power chord stuff going on. And reverb. Cool. Here's the here's the para EQ after the split. All right, and if you like any of these settings, feel free to save as a new preset and name it whatever you want, so that way you can get back to it quickly and easily, and you can incorporate that into your other rigs. Very cool. Let's turn on some delay. Bam. And once again, you can go into the mix and you can adjust the level of that. Let's bring that up a little bit. So you can see that he had the B level up pretty high and the A level was down. So I want to bring up that Marshall just a little bit more. Let's bring down the B. Alright, very cool. Love that. Let's go to slide rule. So he made this rig, if you watch the video, he made it really for some slide stuff. Alright, we got an anxiety overdrive, kicking it off with a little bit of level, a little bit of drive and tone, and some para EQ. So we're boosting some lows, cutting some mids, raising some mids, and cutting some higher frequency there. Oh, let's see what we got here. Great. Very cool. It's a fun sound. And then we got a dual telly. So we got an MS-30 on one side and the Tweed Deluxe on the other side. So alright guys, this is a really cool pack. I know there's a lot of other players out there other than metal and hard rock that use the Headrush for all kinds of styles, genres, and country is a huge sound here in America and really across the world. So I encourage you to really dig into these rigs supplied by Jason Roller of Alabama. And thank you very much for giving us those. And feel free to check out the headrushfx.com website as well. You can get a lot of questions answered over there. There's a lot of great articles and videos that you can check out and just learn more about the Headrush. So I am Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking. Hey, wait a second. Before you go, be sure to check out the description down below. There's a lot of really cool links. And definitely be sure to check out my website, drmcfarlandstudios.com.
McFarland.com. See ya.